It's on to a new week for Cleveland, and next on the schedule are the Colts. Everyone loves the deep shot, but this week, a boring game plan is a winning game plan.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the visiting sideline, there's head coach Shane Steichen. His team 5 wins over their last 7 games. Across from him, Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski. Cleveland geared up to take the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to Wicks. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw here. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
He was defended by Kenny Moore.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. That's to the running back, Dylan Sampson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
14 more yards. That's another Browns first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And they've got it inside the 10 at the
8. 18 more yards. That's good for a Browns.
They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
Complete to Dontavian Wicks. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
On play action, they'll throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet.
He capped off that last drive himself, had the touchdown run, and he'll take over here again, first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Browns first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Sampson. He's brought down there by Kenny Moore. From the 41, here's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go. Now back to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. The football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second and 10.
Back to throw now on second and 10. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
22 more yards there and another first down. And that last throw is going to do it. The passing yardage there is going to be enough to break Peyton Manning's mark from 2013 of 5,477 passing yards. So congratulations to him on what has been a downright outstanding season. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4. At the 8-yard line.
Back to throw. Touchdown! David Njoku with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Browns have moved out in front. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Here's a 2nd and 7. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Browns first down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's to his rookie wideout from Wisconsin. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Back to throw again. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. The Browns at 13-1 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners are 4 in a row.
And the offense last week, they certainly have things humming because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw again. He gets that one complete to Wicks. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that foot. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's thrown for a touchdown pass, and he's run for one so far.
When you're able to watch a guy perform at a high level and do it in multiple ways, yeah, arm, legs, he really helps his team in a big way. You've got to think that they feel great about where they are. In this ball game, they feel even better about him leading their team.
Well, he's hoping to put them into a better spot after this drive.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And that is taken in by Njoku. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another already in this first half as his guys begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Here's 2nd and 10.
David Njoku. Big cross there defensively.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and goal. At the
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 3-yard touchdown run. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Checks this down to Sampson. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Browns first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Complete to Isaac Guerrero.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to Wicks. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Guerrero on first down. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he's got it. Well, the Browns are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll look to throw. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They're going to go with the tight end here on the running play. And he is not going to get in as the big body stop him at the 1. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. Here's Guerrero. No gain on the play, and what to do now on fourth and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drama?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. His 7th touchdown on the ground and 10. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. Another try for Guerrero. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll look to throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku. comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over.
Isaac Guerrero, 49 yards. And the Browns get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And that's a big number. It is going to be touchdown pass number 50 for him on the year. Just 5 shy now of Peyton Manning's all-time mark for most touchdown passes in one season. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. But he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll drop the throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll set up a throw. They'll try and do this himself. Now he's loose again. Inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Browns extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. So now out comes this offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once more. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Handoff here, Guerrero. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. Go!
On the give, it's Guerrero. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got Watkins on the out route. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll run with Guerrero. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Colts 40.
On the ground, here's Guerrero. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
Hawk 70.
They'll set up to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Colts are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. they'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 9. Now it's Garindo. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he is going to lose yardage here. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that call now might get the fans back into this one.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 6. An inside run with Jenkins. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll drop to throw. And a loose football. And the Colts pick it up. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.